Let's do my normal first minute thing. Okay. Sorry if you heard that. Stream's live in the preview, so I can do that. Yeah. Do. 1 more second. I apparently can't spell now. Okay. What else was I gonna check? I don't even remember. Huh. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So, Breaking Point. This is my second stream of it. I tried to go back and play on the hardest difficulty, but I couldn't even get past chapter 2. So, yeah. Anyway, this is chapter... No, it didn't. Okay. I don't know if it came up on screen, but it said my controller disconnected. Anyway. Chapter 6, so Mexico. From the couple of races I've seen on this track for this year's game, this is actually a fun one with the AI. So, well, hopefully. Anyway. And I looked at the achievements and it said there was 10 chapters, but I think that's not accurate. So, hopefully I may be done with this today, unless I have to do like 3 more 25% races. Okay, I'm gonna shut up for the cutscene now though, so here we go. Oh, no cutscene, okay. Okay, I think I looked at everything already. Yep, okay. Now here we go. Cutscene or just drop down? I'm gonna guess just dropped it. Because that's how it's been for the last 4 chapters. Yep.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you? Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
For lap 17, so literally last lap. Or not last lap. You get what I mean. Hang on, just let me go. It still annoys me that they have the Racing Point livery, but you can't change it when you're doing like career mode or anything. I understand sponsorships and stuff.
Casper's sat in P8.
It'd be nice to have options. I forgot how bad I am at that section. I should have probably done a quick little warm-up race right before this, but oh well. I always forget how weirdly tight a lot of this track is. and then you just have a freeway on the other half.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Don't really need to tell me every 30 seconds, Jeff. Oh, Geo's a back marker, okay. Thank you, Geo. Ignore that. I'm gonna be upset, I think, if I have to retry this one. Because this is not my favorite track.
We're trailing our teammate by 8.7 seconds. Casper's sat in P8. The gap behind us is
There's no
1.8
eighth gear on this
seconds.
car. If I can just get in range of that DRS, that would be super nice. You should have just gave me a Valtteri.
Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now.
I feel like I have to concentrate way too much on this track. Maybe that's what's slowing me down. I don't know. Where are you going, Seb? Okay.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
That doesn't seem like a fair DRS either. That
Our
one
gap to
and
the car in front
the first
is
one in Australia
3.2 seconds.
don't seem very fair.
Casper's sat in P8.
I think a big problem with why I'm struggling on this track is it's not enough downforce. Because I'm someone who tends to run my downforce a little too high. And then to compensate for top speed, I lower my car as much as I can. So I usually do a
You're in the
decent
top
job
10 now. Keep
staying
it
off
up.
curbs.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Casper is a couple of places up on you.
I'm already out of ERS too. It's 4 seconds. I should be able to get him. Got to run right into the back of Danny Rick. Didn't realize I was in first. Uh-oh.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
Might have been better to just let him go so I could get DRS. That might make me have to redo this one. Oh. Told you I was gonna run right into the back of one. Why are you defending? I'm not even close to you. Danny, no. It was a little ambitious for me, but I think he would have saw that.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Really? Okay. I don't like this track. And now I have to do 7 more laps.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
Well, it's probably a good thing I didn't bump it up to hard then. Like I said, though, maybe I should have done a little
2.0 seconds.
warm-up race before I started the stream. But whatever.
Casper's sat in P8.
Give me that DRS, please. If I can catch up to them by, or at least, no, Gio has 2. Never mind. I forgot about that. Oh, thank you, Gio. That was very nice of you. AI doing smart backmarker driving?
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Was Alpha that far behind in 20... whatever year this is supposed to be? 2020? Or is this 19? I don't remember. The sport game release years never make any sense anymore. Leave the space while toss, thank you.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Realistically, I should have probably
P8.
stayed behind him. Because this straight kills a whole bunch of time if you don't get DRS. And also this one. That might be where my... If I lose this one, I know exactly what I have to do for the third try.
Gap to car in front is 3.4 seconds.
Because I'm losing more time by not being behind someone. Ignore that.
Casper is a couple of places up on you.
I wish I actually had time to edit down my streams. So when I upload these to YouTube, you don't have a whole extra try. See, like, I'm pulling away from him, but I just don't think it's enough to justify not getting DRS. I need to stop using overtake.
Casper's sat in P8.
Can't. I might be able to get him here. I don't know why he slowed down. And I got DRS. Okay. I think I'd rather have had it for the front straight. I'm gonna be a little
The
sneaky.
gap to the car behind is 3.4 seconds.
Where's the... Okay. I forgot it's after the start line. Yeah, that might not have been worth it. Started braking very early though.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
Yeah, see, I caught him 2 whole laps earlier after I had my warm-up. I should have done a warm-up race. And I'm gonna keep saying that. There
It's
we go.
clear from anyone watching either in the stands or at home the determination on show from Alpha Tauri and Aiden Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, Ant. His performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test for him now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Pole position, Aiden.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before. 2 teammates wheel to
That
wheel.
was-
Keep it clean. Inches separating them, and they crash. Oh, they've come together in spectacular style, and they're both out of the race.
That was 100% blocking from Cass. 100%. That was weaving. Why is this 2 separate cutscenes? Oh. Why is everyone looking at Aiden weird? Come on.
Close the door. Sit down. What the hell was going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. You hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, get out.
Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
You've survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who love you. The rest are just details. I'll see you later.
I mean, it's still mostly on cast, so... Oh, thank you, Lucas. Still think it's weird that all of them aren't. Oh wait, I'm playing this cast now. Okay. Q3 of Australia, so new season, so this might just be 10 chapters. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like, here's 10 races in season 1, here's 10 races in season 2, but we're gonna say there's 10 chapters. Anyway, it's probably not a cutscene.
Here we are then, another season of Formula One racing is upon us. Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aiden Jackson in 9th, but AlphaTauri is still hopeful the youngster can secure a decent position for them. Let's see how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Ackerman didn't make it through to Q3, narrowly missing out by just
13 milliseconds. You did all you could. If I went out second today, I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first?
11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back.
Yeah, for sure. But I shouldn't have to.
Or am I? Okay. I am Cass.
Zoe, hey.
So
Lily, you know it's not
his wife
morning
and
where
kid
Daddy is,
replaced
Mummy
mom.
says you're
Got
on
it.
the other side of the world.
right? That's right. Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
And they sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now. It's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love ya.
Love you too.
The calls got a little bit better because Lily's cute. That's the only reason. Father-daughter dork talk is always cute and stuff, so...
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Okay, lost 7. That's not too bad.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap.
But it's a high gear I'm missing, Jeff. Don't move back over, Stroll. At least the car feels a bit grippier because of the season change, I guess.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Come on, Nando. Bit of a dive, but it's all good.
Okay,
And I
good
still
work.
got
Great
DRS.
pass.
Where's the line for that DRS? I don't know.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
And Crofty's probably yelling about, are they gonna touch, like in Mexico last season? And then they go right back to focusing on Lewis. It's interesting that Australia got 2 different chapters in this, though. It's probably not the track I would pick for that. It's an alright track, I just wouldn't pick it.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
It's not really to talk about either. If this is the end of this mode, and I can finish it tonight, I'll probably upload all of it, all of the playthrough tonight. Who knows though? I'm gonna get so used to downshifting once through that first left that I'm gonna crash the next time I race on this with an actual gearbox.
We're leading our teammate by 5.0 seconds.
Really? See, I think that's one of the faults with how they did the difficulty for this. Because you have a whole bunch of races that are way too easy. And then...
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
If you bump it up a level of difficulty, like, I can't even get past chapter 2. And I've done it like 5 or 6 times and I gave it out. Because I was trying to up the difficulty for this stream, but that wasn't going to happen, so... So maybe for next year they can do a score system where you... like there's a leaderboard for how high you can beat all of them or something. That might be fun. Like you get a extra multiplier for the less assists you use or something. And then you manually change the number.
This is your final lap of the race.
For the difficulty. So if you can beat it on, let's say, 84, but you use all the assists, you get 84 points. But if you beat it on, like, 50 with no assists, that's what, 4 different ones, I think? That'd be 200, so that'd be worth more. But it gives you incentive to go back and try it without assists too, to get a higher number. I think that'd be a fun way to add replayability to this. If they do a full story again, obviously. But because EA next year will probably get a F1 Ultimate Team, all the microtransaction packs, all that. Which, if they do it right, F1 could work in it, but they're not. Oh, I didn't shift up. And I didn't put ERS on. That was my fault.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes.
They're gonna say I scored a certain amount of points in him.
Well, what's happened there to Casper Ackerman? Still managed to finish, but that's got to be frustrating, Ant.
Yeah, looks like maybe it was a gearbox fault, which is always a blow for the driver. Ackerman won't be happy, but I'd say he's done very well in the circumstances.
Well, this isn't the start he would have wanted after last season. Let's hope things pick up for him. Here come today's winners.
first
The team of Red Bull have
race
done
and
a
you lose a
phenomenal job
gearbox.
recently. It's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be proud of the victory they secured
And
here.
I think by the rules you're supposed to use the gearbox for at least 6 before you can change it. I think. Or maybe they have a rule about repairing specific gears, I don't know.
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it.
So, not a great race out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
Well, it was clearly an issue with the gearbox. Not a great place to be as a driver, but we'll work on it, I'm sure.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
Well, it's almost impossible. You have the race going on around you, and all you want to do is compete. Your adrenaline is up, but there's nothing you can do about it. What else can I say?
While it's an unfortunate start to this season, last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
That was last season. It's no secret that Aiden and I had a few run-ins. But that's the risk when you put two drivers together for the first time. I don't like to look back, only forward. I'm sure he's learned a lot, and we'll see what happens this season.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I don't see the point to doing these in a story mode if they don't alter the storyline. See, and then they rendered it out like it was a cutscene with that screenshot. A little confusing on that. Butler. That person. And then the final race is going to be like, Cass just needs to win the race to win the entire championship.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy, though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Do it. Do it anyway.
Nope. I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now. Must have been pretty urgent for Aiden, huh?
Please be patient, Casper.
There goes another place. And another. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Pretty good double stop. Just let me start out of the pit lane. I want.
Okay, that wasn't ideal. Let's see if you can get a few places back, please, Casper.
I'm on it.
I feel like the quality's dropped since I switched to cast. I mean, obviously this isn't accurate to real life anyway, because this is the season that would have happened, quote unquote, if COVID didn't. But it's very... Very weird that Alpha's at the back, I think.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Four laps to get, what was it, 8th or better? Or was it 7th or better? Ooh.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Bad turn to try to pass. Where's George? It's like 16th.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.3 seconds.
Are you still giving me blue flags?
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
If I pause it, does it show 8th or above? Okay. Aiden's chapters were pretty good. But like I said, I think this dropped off a bit. Like, the story parts of it are there. Thank you, Aiden. Probably should have told Aiden to push so I could get DRS on the front straight. Even though how much does that actually happen in F1? No one will ever know.
You're putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind.
And Sept. Come here, Esteban. I don't think. Yeah. Broke a little. If he broke a little earlier, I might have got him in that turn. Or before that turn was over, at least.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
do 2 laps. Sainz is on hard tires. I might be able to get him. Let's see, I'm gonna take a guess and say the next chapter 9's at Brazil, and then chapter 10's like at Abu Dhabi again. That's my guess. Come on, Carlos. Do that, and then I get DRS.
This is your final lap of the race.
A little deep. It's all good.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
Again, the quality just feels like it dropped off. I don't know what happened. If only Russell held him up a bit more, I might have got Perez. Oh. Okay.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Okay. Why were you two going so fast?
An interesting little encounter between Ackerman and Jackson in the pit lane. And might that cause more friction behind the scenes?
Ackerman sounded pretty angry on the radio, didn't he? Told to box the next lap, but he came in anyway. That's not the decision of a man thinking clearly. Is he bringing his personal grievances onto the track? I think he could be.
They denied each other a significant number of points last season.
No, he just needed tires.
If today's anything to go by, those issues look like continuing. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part.
That's the start. One.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Congratulations on a tough race today, Casper. To all of us watching, it seemed as if there was some sort of clash in pitting strategy. Can you talk us through it?
Well, it's unfortunate, but these things happen. I felt the tires begin to go off and realized I needed to come in. It was a calculated risk. There's not much else to say. I pulled it back and finished the race, so no harm done.
So the problem we all witnessed today was a team call, and not a sign of continuing tensions again this season between you and Aiden Jackson.
No, everything's fine. Today was just an issue with 2 competing strategies that caused an unfortunate clash. Yeah, Aiden and I had our problems last season, but that was then. This is now. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed angry on the radio with your team. People are asking if that's an indicator of a deeper issue behind the scenes. What would you say to that?
there's nothing to be concerned about. It's just adrenaline. You're in the middle of the race, you get hot. I can't even remember what I said. If it was, you know, colorful, then I'm sure we'll all be laughing about it later.
Great. Well, that's everything.
That segment's, the way it's structured is just so weird. Like, those had to have been cutscenes, and then they didn't have enough time, so then they just used it for a thumbnail.
I
Right?
just don't get it, Zoe. He gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only new power unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is a new #1 driver.
I don't believe that to be true.
But then why does he get paid more?
You're still upset about that.
No. Well, I don't know, maybe. I just wish I never found out.
It's not the money, though, is it?
I'm old.
You're not old.
This again, I am old. For a driver, I'm old.
Come on, this is your last season. You said you'd make it count.
I still need to tell them.
When will you?
Soon.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, forget about Jackson.
Okay.
And stop playing the victim. It doesn't suit you.
All right, okay.
It's Zandvoort next, remember? Everyone's gonna be rooting for you. Be the guy they love. And hey.
What?
Be the guy I love.
That's cute. Did you come up with that yourself?
I'm a natural-born charmer.
Hmm. Yeah. Verstappen's got nothing on me.
You had to ruin it.
So, gameplay-wise, with Cass, it kind of dropped off a cliff. But the cutscenes I'm liking way more with Cass. It feels more like an actual movie that someone would make. Ooh, $750 for that one. Ah, hate this track. It's good for slow cars, not good for F1 cars. In my opinion.
Zoe.
Daddy!
Hey, Lils. What have you been doing today?
I drew a picture.
Yeah? What's it a picture of?
It's a secret.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll show it to me later.
Maybe. Will you win today, Daddy?
I hope so, Lils. Hey, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Who's your favorite racing driver?
You are.
Yeah, just checking. Can I speak to Mommy now?
No.
Okay.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Lily.
Okay. Oh, and I have to
It's time
do
to
it
go racing
quarter
once
dis-
again here at Zandvoort as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix.
End me. Please.
Zandvoort circuit, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout a 2.6 mile lap. And so here we are, Zandvoort. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's the incredible atmosphere these Dutch fans
Oh yeah, they
provide.
patched in the
sea of orange
Aston
shirts
Martin.
as much a part
Forgot
of the
about that.
Grand Prix as the track itself. Max Verstappen, always a home favourite, but in the midfield, all eyes on AlphaTauri's Casper Ackermann. He'll be looking to turn around a poor patch of form, and what better time to do it than here, in front of his home crowd. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Bottas, Sainz, Ackermann,
8th.
Fernando Alonso,
So
and
quarter
Daniel
distance
Ricciardo.
race,
Stroll,
but I have to win
Jackson,
from 8th.
Esteban Ocon and Vettel, Butler, Mick Schumacher, George Russell and Kimi Raikkonen, Giovinazzi and Nicholas Latifi.
He replaced the
That's
one
it
that
then.
still
It's
has.
time to go racing.
That
as
gave
we
the
head
money to make
trackside
Haas
for
still
today's
operate
race.
for the season. This really is fantasy
Crowd's
story.
all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.
Oh, I can actually. Okay. Why do I have to do Zandvoort though? He qualified on mediums? Why do I get free? Okay, I'll just leave it. That's the rule. You're supposed to use what you qualify on. So I don't know how he got through on mediums. Nope. Nope. Just
The crowd's all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out.
nobody saw anything. And nobody will, because I'll take the time to edit that out. So no one will ever know, and I should shut up so it's not proof against me. See, if it was a fantasy storyline, they should have just put drivers in random teams or something. I think that would have been cool. Since the driver lineups get Sergio early. Since the driver lineups get all messed up anyway from you picking your team and everything. And then AI have no speed on the banking. I'm probably going to get fastest lap, and then it's going to turn into 10 laps of time trials, because you can't make it harder while you're already playing it. When the hardest difficulty is too hard. Oh, I guess everyone qualified on mediums. Okay. I didn't even think about that either. Or maybe it was a rainy qualifying and...
Good job, nice overtake.
bad exit, but it doesn't matter because the AI suck at that turn.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
It's weird how the top line works in real life, but it really doesn't in the game. AI suck on this turn.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Good thing Max has the speed, I guess. 'Cause otherwise I was going right into the back of one. Still don't. I don't like this track still. Like I said, anything that's like touring cars are probably fine. Max, really? Max, okay. That was a little questionable from you, Max. Feel like you could have stayed up for that. Oh well, that was probably my fault for some reason. Fine, I'll just do what I normally do against the AI on this track. And just do that. It is ridiculous how much speed the AI loses on that turn. And now we got 13 laps of time trial, yay!
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Thanks, Jeff.
Confirmed.
It was the same strategy, Jeff. Oh, okay.
A new strategy is available.
Interesting.
On the
Why did I lose grid? I didn't... That doesn't make any sense. This is why I left flashbacks on the... Maybe it was just too steep of a turn. That was
Good
really
job.
weird.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I don't think I've ever had that in the F1 cars. F2, yeah.
You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
Oh, please tell me they're gonna double stack at Haas. And then it's gonna be Butler just sitting in the pit lane and can't get going for whatever reason. But in return, that also blocks Cass from getting into the pit. Probably not, since I'm doing a quarter distance race for this one, but which is the most creative way to flesh out your story mode, by the way. So I'm gonna guess the last chapter's at Brazil, because Interlagos is a really good track. I'm probably completely wrong, and it's probably going to be Abu Dhabi again. Whatever.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
It was even weirder that I lost grip in that last turn because I turned up my downforce. I feel like that wouldn't really happen if you have higher downforce. I'm just waiting for the last chapter to be, hey, your gearbox is disintegrating, but you need to win the championship. But right now you have only the odd gears. So 1, 3, 5, and 7, that's it. Oh, by the way, you're a lap down too, with 4 laps to go. See, I do this first little section and all I can think of is Tsukuba in Japan. If you've played Gran Turismo, and I think it's in a couple of Forza games, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, I'd much rather drive F1 cars around Tsukuba than Zandvoort. Because Tsukuba is at least a fun track to drive F1 cars on, I think. Hopefully. Totally not just making stuff up to fill time for my 9 and a bit more laps of hot lapping.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
See, I think the trick to me taking that bank turn so fast is because Zoe sounded American. And I am American as well. So we have the embodiment of NASCAR, which gives us a +1 in banked turns. Just naturally by default. Of course, we have like a -10 in experience for tracks outside of the United States, because it's too hard to actually see other countries with how big the US is. That's a terrible. They say box now, it's lap 9, yeah. Guess probably should have been a little bit more ready.
Go, go, go.
3, come on.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Come here, Botas. I'm gonna take your spot from you anyway, so you might as well just give it to me as early as physically possible. That's how these things work, right? Okay, fastest lap attempt. I'm not going to talk at all. Much like I've already been.
Teammate behind is 13.8 seconds. Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits. Our gap behind is 7.9 seconds.
Okay, see that. See, this is a race I would appreciate being able to up the difficulty to hard. There you go.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
113's not bad on this, I think. I want to say real life is 112. But I'm on a controller, so you gotta put about a second buffer there. A controller with a handful of assists on it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I don't have any idea of how to do Sector 1. Like, at all. Because I feel like just ERS out of that bank corner is good, but it feels a lot slower looking at the red bar every single time. Have I mentioned I don't like this track?
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Don't worry, chat, I'm getting bored too. But with this probably being done after this, unless I have to suddenly do a 100% distance race at Abu Dhabi or something, this will be the end of F1 stuff for at least a week or two. Play something more eye-catching than a Formula 1 game, I guess. Like a professional wrestling game. That was probably my the worst fake laugh I've ever done. I like how I'm getting faster and faster in Sector 3, but Sector 1 and 2 are getting slower and slower. How do you seriously do Sector 1? It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna be really disappointed if Devin Butler doesn't come back. Like, I hate him. But, like any good bad guy in wrestling, you love to hate him. So... Purple? Oh, red. Okay.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. We're leading our teammate by 44.2 seconds.
Yeah, that curb sucks if you even get anywhere near it. Nose itch. I don't know why I didn't pause it, but I'll never know. Okay, these tires are gone or going. So maybe I could have held out on mediums for one more lap. This race has to have stuff about Casper winning, right? Oh, I forgot. Because this car doesn't have an 8th gear. Or it didn't last season, but I think this season it does. Ignore that gravel.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Thank you, Jeff. It's not like I only have 1 lap left after this one. Also, why are you telling me about fuel if I can't even change the engine modes?
this is your final lap of the race.
Okay. Is this a purple? Because I took the line completely different than what I've been doing. No? Okay. I'm missing all my turn-ins now. Getting a little sleepy because I had to do 10 laps of nothing but just driving. Nothing interesting going on in front of me. Do the driver thing.
Fantastic drive, just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
Okay, that one's a stock line. Crofty yelling.
What a race for Casper Ackerman,
Hey.
proving the naysayers wrong with an emphatic performance. He'll be delighted by that
Oh,
podium finish.
Well, we all know he can do it. It's just been a
Oh.
great race from Ackerman
Sorry.
and some much-needed points for AlphaTauri.
Our winners are heading to the podium right now.
Great.
AlphaTauri have done
I think
an
I skipped-
exceptional job when it comes to forging new talents and seeing them take home the victory. Today is a huge positive for the future of the sport.
Bit of a dud for the commentary stuff, Cody's. Feel like that was worthy of a Crofty yelling, and Ackerman wins. Not a congrats on the podium.
Fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
A podium finish today, Casper.
Come on.
Here in front of your home crowd. How does it feel?
Well, my family's here today, my wife and my daughter, so I'm delighted I was able to have a good race for them. It means the world to have them here, and I think I would have been miserable tonight if I didn't have a good race, which wouldn't have been fun for anyone. So yeah, I'm really happy.
And the fastest lap too today.
Oh,
Is that
okay,
something
you give me the
expected?
fastest lap thing. But you don't say, and he wins.
It's realistically not something you think you're going to get too often, so no, I can't say we expected it. But it's certainly a welcome surprise. Every point counts, so come the end of the season, we might be more grateful for it than we realize.
How is everything in AlphaTauri? Are spirits high? Is the team happy?
Yes, of course. We've had a bit of a bumpy start, but we're looking to rectify that, and thankfully we got a lot of races left, so we're looking forward to the season ahead. But the only thing you can ever really focus on is the next race. So that's what I'll be looking to do.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Yes, and not even a word from Aiden. Not even a word from Devin. Oh, maybe now.
Hey man, great race today.
Thanks.
Nice one, Casper. Can't argue with that performance. Shame your teammate couldn't bring himself to congratulate you.
Nah, well, he's just a kid.
Well, kid is getting signed by Red Bull.
So they say.
Never gonna happen.
Oh?
You keep a secret?
Yeah, sure.
I've been approached.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Keep it under your hat, but talks are going well. So you're gonna have to get on with Jackson for a little while longer.
Yeah, well, we get on fine.
That's not what I heard.
No?
I was chatting with one of your mechanics. He had some very interesting things to say about Jackson. You know what his problem is, don't you?
Go on.
Thinks you're getting too old. Says you're not fast enough anymore.
Too old?
Hey, mate, His words, not mine. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. See, he should respect you like I do. Great race out there today, buddy. Yeah? Ciao.
Oh, great.
Hey,
Hey, Lily's dancing in the garage. It's hilarious. Can you come?
just catching up on a few things.
Sure. Hey, I booked us a restaurant for tonight.
What about Lily?
Your mother's happy to take care of her.
Great, then I can't wait.
Reason to celebrate, right?
Yeah. Thanks, Zoe. See you later.
Bye.
See, I also like the calls that Cass gets because they're very short. I say that, and this one's gonna be 20 minutes.
Yeah?
Casper, I missed you just now.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say congratulations for today. That was some race.
I'm busy, Aiden.
Oh, sure.
Bye.
See, very short. Canada? Isn't this only 10 chapters? Hold on. I thought this was just end of chapter. So 12, maybe? Okay. Anyway.
Casper, Jackson is faster than you. We need you to let him pass. Do you copy, Casper? Let Jackson pass, please.
I don't understand.
You can have the place back if you can't pull away.
Is he lapping quicker?
Yeah. He's behind you, Casper. Confirm you'll let him pass, please.
Look, he's not close enough.
Come on, Casper.
And because of the difficulty, I'm gonna pull away.
Casper, don't do this.
He's not faster.
This is a team order. Do you copy, Casper?
He's not faster.
Gap to car in front is 2.1 seconds.
And immediately outbrake myself. Well, maybe it wouldn't catch up to you, Cass, if you actually used your ERS.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, look, I'm pulling away because it's too easy now. I say that and he's immediately back on me because I don't know how to take the World Champions. Or whatever this turn's called. I can't do that one very well either. The AI might be OP on the Wall of Champions, though. That's just my guess. Because they're always going to hit their turn-in point, they're always going to hit the braking point, they're always going to rotate the car perfectly through it. he might have been right on me because he got DRS. That might be why. And then he doesn't get it there because it's the same zone as the other one. That's probably why.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
If the gameplay is lore accurate to the story, I probably really should have let him go by. Because where he did catch me, that was very different in speed. Or speed differential, whatever you want to call it. Wait, who's out of the race? Oh, okay. But no offense to Nicholas Latifi, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
I really feel like they could have just implemented this mode into the driver's season again. So that way you're able to have the other drivers in the mode. And then after the story is over, then you can create a new driver. And it'll continue from what happened in the story, minus cutscenes and stuff.
This is your final lap of the race.
Because I kind of miss having at least optional, not real people in the mode.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Because my driver trades never happen. Like, I'm doing a driver career right now, where I started at Haas, got to end of season 1, Vettel announced his retirement, so I took the Aston Martin seat, and then Haas just hired Mazepin, who I replaced to start the mode. So technically nothing happened. Not a single thing. A little early.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
See, that one was alright.
You've got to ask yourself just what's going on behind the scenes at AlphaTauri. This rivalry between the two drivers is simply not going away.
You wonder how many more points they're going to squander. I think AlphaTauri have got a real problem here that they need to deal with. I don't know how, but they've got to address it.
You think of what happened in Mexico last season. The two drivers took each other out of the race completely. How long before we see a repeat of that? As you so rightly say, Ant, something's clearly not right over there. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams. And they're certainly
And skip, because that's the default.
What was that? Hey! Just leave it. No! Just talk to me for once! Just let go. Now back off! Why do you have to be like this? Oh, so I'm the problem! You won't let me pass! You won't even talk to me! You want respect, you give respect! That's how it works! How about you give me a little respect? How about you earn it first? How am I supposed to do that? I'm all ears! You give me space out there! What's your problem? I'm trying to win. Oh, and that makes you special? You're a nightmare, Casper! Well, you won't have to put up with me for much longer. What's that supposed to mean? I am sick and tired of all this. I'm done. You what? I'm retiring. Wait. What? Casper! Casper!
Esteban Ocon, the muscle of the F1 grid. How's it going, Bacon Bits? Austria, okay. I can do Austria. It's probably a 2-lap thing. No calls. Okay, nice. Second. Just need to check something really quick. Yeah, here we go. And drop right in. Okay, thanks, Cody's.
Work to maintain tyre temperature,
10
Casper?
laps.
It's the safety car for Aiden.
Aiden's had to come in. Now's a good time to catch up with the field.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I found the bouncer, yeah. I mean, to be fair, isn't Ocon, like, the tallest driver, I think, on the grid? Don't entirely remember. Safety car. Okay, what's the point of making me do all this, Cody's? No idea. Well, tell you what. Disable it.
Nice work, Casper. Push for 10th. See if you can salvage some points.
Yeah.
You watch qualifying? Yes. That was a very interesting session. I'm super happy for Norris. Love that dude. George getting another top 3 is pretty cool. But I think in the race he's gonna drop back a bit. We'll see how it goes. It's very...
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this
I think
lap.
Lewis got a
Let's
little
make sure those
flustered
tyres are up to
from
temperature, and remember
hitting
there
the
is no
wall
overtaking
on the
until
pit
the
entry.
timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
It's a very non-Lewis thing to do, so probably Also happy for signs he did get. Where did he get? I don't remember. I mean, I'm happy for signs regardless. He's been doing pretty good too, so. For what Ferrari gives him.
Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again.
Not a good jump for me. Go back in. Okay. Sainz got 2? Okay. Yeah, that's really good for him. If it finishes Norris, Sainz, Russell, I think that'll be the happiest I'll be for a top 3 in a while. I really want Norris to get his first win. I think with Ricciardo getting the one at Monza, Norris is right there. So. Oh, ignore that. No damage, it's fine. If that happens, I'll have a foot attack from. Well, as long as it's not fatal, I guess. It's probably not a good thing to hope for if that's the case. Getting boxed in. Okay, Geo doesn't exist apparently. Good rendering, Codemasters. Ghost car. It's probably not a good turn to pass on.
The drag reduction system, or
okay.
DRS.
In the points, okay. So I have 6 laps to get 2 cars. Why is everyone getting bunched up? I'm not complaining, it's making my job easier, but... Oh, Alonso's going slow, I think. He's on hards, that's why. Okay. Ooh, bad. Don't do that. Wait till you're not turning to do the overtake button. That's a good thing to remember.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
What AI are you playing on? Whatever the middle difficulty is for the story mode. Because I tried to do the hardest and I couldn't do it. And now it's too easy for me, so just rolling with the punches kind of thing. But normally, for like quick race and stuff, I think I'm at 90? Like 89, 90, I think. If you remind me when I'm done, I'll go check that for you, if you're wanting to know. 100 plus is giving me yeah. I mean, you gotta put it where you need it though, so I'm sure you're having a lot more fun playing at 100 plus than you would probably be lower rating. Yeah, I've been having a bit issue with all the other races in the story mode so far where again it's too easy and then I'm kind of just in no man's land all by myself for the whole race and it gets really boring, but this one's actually pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying 80-90's chill. But yeah. If you have no problem playing an easier difficulty, it's all for you. It's all. If you're playing single player, no one else should be able to trash talk you for playing on the easier difficulty or whatever. So, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. I don't know why Ricardo did that. I didn't even open my DRS because he did that. Just didn't go. There we go. I think I'll save ERS for this lap. And then just push for the last two. Lancey didn't have to really give me that one. Still learning in and outs of the game, but one day I'll be able to say I can compete with 110. Well, keep up the work. That seems like it'd be very accomplishing feeling to say you can do that. So. I'd say I'd be right there with you, but gamepads are a little hard to be consistent with, so can't really stick your knowledge where it's supposed to go, you know? I don't think that even made sense. I'm very tired. I apologize.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.3 seconds.
Oh, that was a really bad turn noise. Rigger controller. I am currently playing on a PS5 controller because I have yet to find an actual PS5. But this is the PC version. So. Steam's very good about controller compatibility now. So.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
It's 4 AM and I'm tired. Well, to be honest, I feel like you should just go to bed if you're tired. You gotta take care of yourself first, you know? Same boat, controller's fun. Yeah. Again, it just comes down to what makes you happiest to play something. So. Part of the I do have a wheel, but I just never hook it up because it takes like 10 minutes to set everything out and move all my screens where I need them and all that. So if I put the effort in, I could use a wheel, but
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in
gonna fall asleep while watching sort of look. Well, it's very nice of you to choose my stream to do that with, so I appreciate it.
Ackerman's done well to finish in the point.
Oh.
Stark contrast
Sorry
to his
about that.
AlphaTauri teammate Aiden Jackson, who didn't even finish out.
Yeah, Jackson's looked off the pace all weekend. His performance just isn't where it should be. You can see the odd error creeping in on track too.
This USB on this PS5 controller isn't very stable. If I kick it wrong, it disconnects.
Even the most experienced of drivers. I just hope Jackson gets his act together. He's a promising talent, and he's much better than this.
Red Bull
VTuber
put up
cut
an
my-
outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
If I'm not niche enough as a VTuber playing the F1 game,
Let's have your thoughts.
I'm a pro wrestler VTuber, so that's even further down on the list of wants for people. So. Got a pro wrestling VTuber playing an F1 game. That's maybe 2 people would enjoy that.
Yeah, it wasn't easy today. I somehow kept finding myself in the wrong place at the wrong time, so really happy to salvage some points. The safety car gave me a good opportunity to turn things around. Pretty pleased overall, yeah.
Speaking of the safety car, Devin Butler has gone on record calling you lucky to get the result you did. Did luck come into it today?
A little bit of luck never hurt anyone, did it? Yeah, the safety car was really helpful for me. I discussed a couple of things with the team, and I managed to take my chances afterwards. It played a big role in the result today.
Teammate Aiden Jackson was forced to retire today. Would you say he's going through a bit of a rough patch?
VTuber stuff is cool. It looks like there's a lot of stuff going into it. Yeah, it took a bit to even set up to start doing it, so... Once you have everything set up, I think it's about a similar level as a normal, quote-unquote normal streamer. But, like, you have to dump a little bit of money to start, I think. So, not for everyone, but if you can do it, it's been pretty fun so far, so...
Well, people have been giving him a bit of a hard time lately, but we all go through these patches from time to time. He's a promising young driver with a lot of talent. He'll come good.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, I didn't even thank you for the follow. I just noticed that on the activity feed, so thank you, Bacon Bits. How much did you spend? Let's see. Webcam is 90 US. Art was 300 US. And then I did all the rigging and stuff myself for movement. So that was 20 to pay for the software to actually do it, and that's monthly. Yeah, so the money-wise, not for everyone, probably. You know. Anyway, cutscene? No? Okay. No calls. Oh, see that.
Cass, are you busy?
Well, actually...
Look, I need you to come to the office. Can you pop by now?
Why? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing. I'll tell you all about it when you get here.
Can't you just tell me now?
Thanks so much, Casper. Really appreciate it.
Character looks cool, so money well spent. Yeah, that... her name is Ree, and she did a very, very good job on the character art. And she also did, not to shill or anything, but my sister is also a VTuber, and she did the art for her too, so she's very good at what she does, so. Or Ree is very good at what she does. Okay, cutscene, I'll shut up.
Casper,
What's going on?
we need to clear something up. Take a seat.
Clear what up?
Aiden thinks it's his fault that you're retiring.
I'm sorry, Casper. I do respect you. Quite a lot, in fact. And I don't want you to retire. I didn't mean the things that I said. And I want you to know that if you're retiring because of me, I'll...
Will you tell him? This anxiety, it's no good for his performance.
I'm not retiring because of you.
But everyone says...
I'm not retiring because of you. Can I go now?
No. You're going to give him 2 minutes of your time.
Well, Brian, what am I, his therapist?
2 minutes, Casper. That's all.
Everyone says...
Everyone's an idiot. Look, I'm not retiring because of you. I told Brian after Zandvoort. I'm sorry you found out the way you did.
It's tough.
Yeah, can be.
The press. Social media. I don't know. How do you deal with it all?
Listen. There's only a handful of us in the whole world who get to do what we do.
Yeah.
A handful. You deal with it by never forgetting how lucky you are to be here. Understand? Never forget.
Hey, Casper.
Yeah?
Do you ever forget?
Sometimes. Sometimes we all do.
What a sweet little moment between teammates. How long were you searching for an artist? It was a couple weeks. It was one of those things where, like, you know you're spending a lot of money, so you want something that you know you'll like. If that makes sense. Because if you get something you don't end up liking, like, a month or two from then, what was the point of buying it, you know? Or paying for it, so... But I'm really happy with what Ree did for us, for me and my sister, so... Okay. Red moves to Spa. Alright. Spa, I'm gonna Die going up the hill, probably. And it's a 25%.
Based in the magnificent Ardennes countryside, Spa hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925. This historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike.
Give you the idea for the
so
character.
It's welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles.
Spa. Yeah,
there are tons of elevation changes along the way too.
Okay, sorry, Crofty. I'm just gonna.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen
My sister and I watched a lot of pro wrestling when we were kids,
and it's Lewis Hamilton
and then we
alongside.
both kind of fell out of
the
it.
rest of the grid we have Bottas,
Like,
Norris, Sergio Perez,
I don't know what
and Ricciardo.
school system grades you use and wherever you're from. I forgot already. I'm sorry, but
Esteban Ocon and Butler, Jackson, Russell,
so
Sebastian Vettel, and Antonio Giovinazzi.
like young teenager-ish, we kind of fell out of it, but
and now it's
started getting back into it, and we realized kind of that there wasn't really a pro wrestling VTuber out there. So you just kind of grabbed onto that idea, if that makes sense. It was oh, there's rain, great. Yeah, once we decided on it, it wasn't too hard to kind of stick to it for what we wanted. Speed. Do I usually do max at Spa? Interesting source of inspiration. Yeah, I guess a lot of it is kind of just nostalgia based, I guess. Kind of connecting us to when we were kids. Does that make sense? Primary and high school, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, because where we're at right now, we have elementary, middle, and high. So I think that's mostly just a West Coast thing, on US West Coast, but not entirely sure. Let's see, so 7-4, I think I do this, and then that's not that much of a difference. I think that's usually what I do. Did I do it the wrong way? Did it? Start on softs, go to inters at some point, and then go back to softs. Probably what'll happen. Alright. How does US schools work, though? Because there's like junior high, senior high, and then sophomore. I don't know. Okay, so you have sometimes middle school is referred to as junior high, and then high schools are senior high. And then the 4 grades in high school, you have freshman, which is year 1 of high school, and then year 2 is sophomore, year 3 is junior, and then year 4 is senior. I don't know why it's like that here. It seems very silly. I don't know why we just don't say what grade we're in at that point, since we've always done that anyway. But I don't know. Again, it might just be a West Coast thing. I'm not entirely sure. So double check. Okay. So I was gonna make a joke about starting it like they do real F1 races and wait till the time hits 0, but I can't do that because it just went to 1. It's really complicated. We just have grades 1 through 12. Easy as that. Yeah, that's exactly what I think too. But the US still uses imperial measurements and all that other stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that, like with the measurements, you think it would be a good idea to switch to metric, but then you realize how big the United States is, how many people are in the United States, and how many people would have to switch over. So it's just kind of like the grade system thing, and like, again, measurements and stuff kind of get rolled from the generation to the next. So it's their reign, yes, for the middle bit of the race. So okay, enough stalling, because I don't want to do 25% races right now. US is crazy confusing. Don't worry, I think it is too. That's why I, as an American, enjoy a mostly European sport. Anyway. Oh, Kimmy. Oh, where you going? Okay, Alonso. Didn't mean to do that. Good luck with enters, yeah. I am fully expecting to get absolutely swamped by the AI. That was a bad run up the hill. I'll stop talking and just start watching. Good luck. Well, thank you. If you chat, I have no problem glancing at it on the straights. That's... If you're just trying to go to bed, I perfectly understand it. Come on, Nando. What you gonna do? That was a really good start for Kimmy, though. I think he was behind me.
We're expecting rain in a couple of laps, Casper. Repeat, rain is forecast.
Still think I'm gonna lurk and watch how you destroy this race. Oh, it's a very nice thing of you to say, so...
Okay, you're in
Probably
the top
not
10.
gonna destroy... I can't pronounce the hill's name. It's that darn Belgian pronunciation and stuff that I can't do. Ooh. Oh. Hey, why are you going so slow now? Fun chatting with you, enjoy the races. Well, thank you for hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it very much. I hope with the time differences, you're able to catch a stream of mine at some point if you're wanting to watch a bit more. Oh, the rain's starting already. It's possible on track. This is a really bad spot to be in. one more lap. Yeah, okay. AI are staying out, so I'm good.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
That might be a sign that it's good for one more.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track is ready for intermediates yet.
Well, I mean, Jeff, I have a
Check
minute.
your
and...
MFD for a new
Okay,
strategy option.
all the grip is gone now.
Got that confirmed?
Put me on Andrews, Jeff, please. That went very fast.
These conditions are only getting worse. Watch out for standing water.
I'm gonna guess, since it's story, that nobody's gonna crash or spin or anything.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Oh.
A new strategy is available
well.
on the MFD.
Yeah, let's just forget that happened. I know exactly what I did wrong. I learned from the mistake. Okay. That's the only time I'll flashback, I promise. It's rain, and I am terrible in the rain, so...
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
Where's mine at? There it is. If Leclerc wasn't there, I think that would have been a good
Look
stop.
after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this
For
compound.
position-wise, at least. Oop. Latifi stayed out, really? I mean, you're gonna get last anyway, bro, but... I should have left the downforce high. I didn't even think about that during the rain. Well. Oh, look at him. Okay, bye.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
I mean, he's going like 20 slower than me, Jeff. Oh, Mick stayed out too. Okay. That has to be a story mode program thing, because there's no way the AI would have done that, I think, during a quick race or whatever. Sept stayed out too? Just for fun, they should have made the wet race at, like, Bahrain or Abu Dhabi.
Okay, the gap behind is 6.2 seconds.
Jeff's definitely the best hype man. Depends, I think. Sometimes you just want him to shut up, so... It'd be nice to have maybe a second option at this point. So that way you're not stuck with only Jeff. Do a charity DLC with Lewis's engineer and put in a special voice command so you can say, Bono, my tires are gone. I pay for them. Well, see, that's the benefit of it being charity. You get more people that might not want to buy it to actually buy it too. So. Oh, did Charles? Okay. Wasn't expecting him to go in, but.
The cars are definitely kicking up a lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off. Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Just get a line with Norris going, it's broken. There's a lot that they could add. Is like, it'll probably all be microtransactions because EA, but.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
New strategy? Jeff, what are you giving me? What?
Okay, copy that.
Okay. I didn't even think about that. Uh-oh. I mean, Lewis and Max stayed out, so I should be fine. But I just want...
It might be worth thinking about putting a set of full wets on. We've seen a few people change over.
Anytime Kimmy crashes out, just play a random angry Kimmy message. I would love for that to... Or, like, even to enhance the replays a bit, just
to the car ahead is
get a bunch of radio
4.2
calls from the
seconds.
drivers and just splice them into the replay footage or something. This is a weird race, yeah. It's... I'm sure this is scripted a little bit, because story mode, but... Ooh, don't do a Lewis. Okay. Wait, who's... Oh, that's Max. Okay. Thought it was the other one.
Complete, go now.
Oh, they already pit, though. Okay. This is an interesting race. Anyway, I'm really gonna sleep now. Have fun with the wets. Thank you. I hope I do too, and I don't die. I might. I'm just gonna let that happen. Okay. Should be fine now. Ooh, the spray. I think they turned that up from last year's.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't know why you let me go ahead of you, Botas. Ultra concentration mode now. If I can get P3, I think that'd be a good race for what's supposed to be happening in the story right now, I think. This was a mistake.
Nice move. Good job.
Yeah, he's... Oh, okay.
Green flag.
I had no idea what he was gonna do. I tried to give him... just let him go by, but he ran right into the back of me. So now he's gonna be slow in the turns.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Thank you, Jeff. Certainly an interesting call for me, considering it's still as wet as it was before. Anyways, I'm really gonna sleep now, have fun with the wets. I think I read that already. If I didn't, I hope you have a enjoyable sleep, Bacon Bits. So, thanks for coming out to watch me for some reason. I do appreciate it. Again, I know I said that.
Looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Back to dry.
Teammate behind is 21.9 seconds.
Checo, why'd you do that? Ah. Okay, Bottas is gonna annoy me again for a turn or two.
Cars are coming in for inters. It's touch and go, but could be worth the risk. We'll be ready if you want to box.
I don't think anyone's coming... One car is coming in for inters. 2 laps... I don't know. The objective is just top 10. So I don't think it matters too much, but... Trying to sleep. That's okay, I have that same problem too, so... Hopefully the sounds of an F1 engine will lull you to sleep a bit.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Bad place to catch one. Checo's not going in.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
I think wets will be fine if I stay off the racing line a bit. Pretty sure this game simulates it. I can't take that turn up the hill at all. Should probably bring up tire temps. I need to get around you, Checo. Hold me up. There's just nowhere to pass because how much earlier we have to brake. Go for it now.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
That was pretty good. I'll take that.
This is your final lap of the race.
I think wets, staying on wets was the right call. People boxing for one lap? Or that I cut that a bit.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, Perez was holding me up a lot. Okay. DRS enabled, even though there's actively still water on the camera.
Gap to car in front is 5.9 seconds.
And then I overdrive it. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh, boo.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
That didn't feel good.
Another Another top 5 finish for AlphaTauri. Amongst the drama ants, they've been quietly racking up some good points.
It didn't matter
Yes,
because it
caught me
was
off guard a little bit, actually.
still need
If
a
you look
top
at the
10.
table,
But
you realise they're not doing as badly
whatever.
as you might think.
Well, AlphaTauri have been nothing if not entertaining this season, for good or bad. It'll be interesting to see how they fare by the end of the year. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the...
That's Stockholm. Top 5. So should have been a podium, but sudden wheel spins.
All I'm saying is that the team are back in the mix this season. That's how good you've done.
Yeah.
You're ending your career on a high just like you wanted. You really couldn't ask for much better. You want one?
Hmm?
What's wrong?
Nothing. What? Nothing. I'm fine.
You haven't driven like this in ages. You're out there having a great time. You're raking in the points, but you're doing your moody face.
I'm not doing my moody face. Stop that.
Like this.
Okay. It's Aiden.
What about him?
Well, he's still not right. He's moping around, anxious, apologetic. I think he's struggling.
I thought you were going to ignore him.
Yeah, but he's just a kid. He needs support.
From you?
So, how many races have I got left?
What's this all about, Cass?
Let's say that I've got 3 or 4 months left in F1. What if...
Go on.
Nah, forget it.
No, what?
You laugh at me.
Promise not to.
It just sounds so stupid.
What does?
What if I can...
Oh my god.
What?
You've gone soft, haven't you?
I knew you'd make fun of me.
You want to make the F1 world a better place before you retire. You want to help the team, help Aiden, your own career be damned.
And what if I did?
So Casper Ackerman does have a heart after all. I'll alert the media.
No, look, Zoe, I'm serious. What if I did?
What could you do?
Red Bull have a seat coming up next season. Some say they might even sign him. That is his dream.
And you think you could help?
I honestly don't know.
Email from not IndyCar. Russia. What a coincidence. So 14 chapters? Probably. I should be able to finish it tonight. Oh, missed a call. Oh well, it took too long. As long as I don't have to do any more 25% races, I should be able to finish this tonight.
Casper, we think you can push for the fastest lap.
Oh, this one's fun.
Yep, we're in a strong position. See what you can do.
No problem.
Fastest lap and finish top 10. Oh, and Red Bull's out. Who is it? just gonna throw Checo under the bus, aren't they?
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I didn't even get to see who it was.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so
Just
far.
for one bar. Just in case.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.5 seconds.
You Latifi. There goes that fastest lap attempt.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Try it again. Pretty sure I'm gonna get traffic on this one, though.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Sorry, Devin. Don't know why I'm sorry. You're kind of a jerk anyway, but...
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
Fastest lap. Oh well. Gonna improve F1 for the future and Aiden by absolutely destroying him during the race.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Just don't take each other out again. Ooh. Okay, but you're holding me out.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
If there is branching paths, and I just put myself on the Aiden hates cast for life path. All done. Okay.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
I always think the VTB stands for Valtteri Bottas.
That's quite some achievement for AlphaTauri's Casper Ackerman, getting the fastest lap out.
Yeah, it's not often you see a team outside of the top three pick up that extra point. AlphaTauri went with what looked like an aggressive tyre strategy, but it paid off for them. Incredible, really.
AlphaTauri now very much in the mix for a strong midfield finish this season. And who knows, they might even be eyeing up 4th place. They'll be delighted. Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job.
And that's the stock things. No cutscene. I'm not gonna worry about calls anymore. If I want to hear them, I'll just go back. Sorry, Brian.
I'd like to congratulate you all on a superb performance so far. There's still a lot of work to do, but give yourselves a round of applause. You've been wonderful. Well, I'm sure you've all heard by now, but, well, this will be Casper's last season as an F1 driver. And if you get the chance, then please do your very best to change his mind. I'm only kidding, Casper. You will be missed. Anyway, I'll stop talking, for once. Have a wonderful evening, and let's push for 4th! Look, I know how this works. I've been around long enough. I'm just saying, you have a future here. I've seen a lot of drivers come and go in my time, but you're special, Aiden. You've got the makings of a true great. I mean it. Casper!
Hey.
Where's Zoe?
Oh, she's around somewhere. She loves these things.
Oh, and you don't? Mind if we join you?
I'll be my guest.
Come on, Aiden. Sit. Why didn't it work out between you two?
Brian, I'd rather not discuss.
I don't care what you'd rather, Hayden. Casper's leaving us, and I know that your agent's been talking to other teams. This could be the last chance the three of us get to chat like this. Who knows? We may not even see each other again after Abu Dhabi. So come on. What's the deal?
Listen, I just want to have a nice evening.
He's on more money than me.
What? Ah. Hence the frosty reception.
Everybody started talking about my age. Just wanted to prove myself. Prove that I was better than the next flavor of the month. This was not about you, Aiden. I don't know.
What about you?
He didn't want me on the team.
Didn't I?
You wanted Ricardo instead.
And you thought I was past my best.
What? But that's not true. You're having an amazing season.
Could you verify that number for me?
That's right.
And that's the contracted amount, yes?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we show him?
He was never making more.
You two are a couple of chumps, do you know that? And you should know better.
I don't understand.
No, but he does. It would be funny if it wasn't so tragic. I wonder how many points all this has cost us. Well, I'll leave you to it. You can apologise to me later.
I don't understand.
I'm an idiot.
Why?
Paddock gossip.
So none of this is true?
There's always gossip in the paddock. And ever since he's arrived, there's been one man at the center of it all.
Who?
The man who told me pre-season last year that you signed a better deal. The man who said you thought that I was too old. And that would be the same man who told you I didn't want you signed.
Butler?
And I believed him. How could I be so stupid?
You're not stupid, Casper.
I didn't think he had this in him.
Why would he bother?
Look at all the mess he's caused. The crash last year, the fight in Canada. And how much easier has he had it because of all of that?
What can we do?
Beat him.
It's gonna be 15 chapters, isn't it? Oh, another cutscene, cool.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you finding it out there today?
Tough. We're overheating the tires a little through the S's.
Yeah, happens. Do you mind if I join you for a moment?
Please.
They want us to push for fourth.
You think Haas are catchable?
Maybe. Butler's having a good season. He claims he's been approached by Red Bull.
I heard. He is the more experienced driver. I think the seat goes
why
to
are
him.
Haas in fourth?
You said it had always been your dream to drive for them. Is that true?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, I'm going to give you space out there. I'm sorry I didn't do that before.
I'm sorry too.
I want us to push for fourth. I want us to beat Butler. And I want that seat to go to you.
Thanks, Casper. I don't know how we make that happen, but thanks.
Well, we work together. Help each other out, that's all we can do.
Then let's do that.
We've adjusted the camber. Seems to help manage the tire temperatures a bit better.
Yeah?
I'll get them to share my setup data with you. Just see how it feels out there.
Thank you, Casper.
Truce.
Truce?
Now the team's getting along.
Aiden.
Casper, hey, have you got a moment?
Yeah, of course.
That camber adjustment really helped. I guess I just wanted to thank you.
Not a problem. Those tires in a better range now?
Much more manageable. Thanks.
Well, those milliseconds all add up.
Brian says we can catch Haas.
Brian says a lot of things. Just focus on the next race.
Thanks, Casper.
I'll see you trackside.
I said I was going to skip all the calls now, but oh well.
We're seeing both Butler and Schumacher's lap times increasing.
I still had time to catch them.
Roger, we're on fresher tyres than they are. Push, push. Let's put the pressure on.
Yeah, copy.
Feel bad that Mick's getting lumped in with the jerk. Oh wait. Almost took Ricardo out on accident.
Schumacher should be close now. Let's push.
I apologize if I'm not talking too much, by the way. How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours, so...
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7
The stream's about
seconds.
an hour longer than any stream I've ever done so far, so... Getting very tired. So. Or maybe you like that in a stream. Who knows? Fernando on the outside.
You're at P11. You've taken P11. Should be seeing Butler soon. Let's keep it clean, please, Cass.
Yeah. Probably too easy.
Aiden is coming in for his stop.
Oh, is there gonna be a cutscene?
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Seems almost a little too well timed. Okay. Getting a little suspicious of that. just wait till the hairpin, I think. I have plenty of time to pass them anyway. That's how story mode works. If you make it too easy.
The gap behind us is 2.0 seconds.
There we go. And hot lap it. Be nice if we could play music in the background for this, but DMCA shoes.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. We're leading our teammate by 4.4 seconds.
If I could actually get the track map. I didn't even think about that for the placement on my screens. Oh well. Norris is after Leclerc. Ooh. Okay. Or that was my bad. Shouldn't have dove there. This is what happens when you stream for 3 hours. You don't talk when you stream for 3 hours. You just want to get whatever you're doing done after you've been streaming for 3 hours. You know how it is.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Should be able to get Lando. Top 3 are gone.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
133. almost threw it all the way too. Oh well. Didn't crash, doesn't matter. That'll happen for 2 laps.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Thank you, Jeff. Can't mess with fuel rates now. With fuel burn rates anymore, so don't need to tell me that. Unless there's an issue with the engine. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I'd be able to push for fastest lap now. Tires are too done.
This is your final lap.
I know I have
lap
it,
of the
but
race. Gap to
look
teammate
who's in front of me
behind is
right
18.8 seconds.
Not really much else to do other than not bin it. Might be able to get it, actually. I have enough ERS for it. Sector 2. Sector 2's purple. Might be able to get it. I don't think I got it.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It's not going to tell me, but that was a good last lap, though, I think.
Victory for the team from Milton
Felt clean.
Keynes then after a quality performance. AlphaTauri continue to put the pressure on Haas. That gap might still be a little too big to close, but for AlphaTauri, it's very much game on.
Yeah, when I think back even just a couple of months, Crofty, I didn't have AlphaTauri pegged to be competing with Haas. Both Jackson and Ackerman performing at their absolute best out there today.
Well, they certainly were, and no sign of any disputes on or off track between the pair of them. Might they have put their differences behind them?
Little
Red Bull are
Good
our
Code
winners today
Masters
after
now.
showcasing some incredible driving.
Even with last season. That
Good day
Haas would...
today. Let's have your take on it.
I'm getting frame stutters on the game
Solid
now.
performance out there today, Casper. You must be pleased.
I just noticed how stuttery that looked.
Yeah, the competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. And the team is working really hard to keep up, so we're grateful for every point we earn.
The fastest lap again, Casper. How do you keep doing it?
Yeah, who would have thought some old retiring guy would be able to keep stealing the fastest lap from the bigger teams, right? No, seriously. I think it's as much a shock to me as it is to everyone else. Sometimes, for whatever reason, it just all comes together for you. And that's what's happened today. The tires were right, the car felt good, and we managed to get a lot of pace out there.
Those points bring you a little bit
Animation's
closer to
broke.
Haas. Is that something you're particularly focused on during the race?
Absolutely. We're into the
It's all good.
business end of the season now, and we want to climb as many places as we can. Right now, that means catching Haas. So, anytime we can put the pressure on a little, that's good for us.
We asked Devin Butler a similar question. He said, and I quote, Alpha Tauri are a bit of a shambles. I don't think they're catching us anytime soon. What's your response to that?
I think it's my job to prove him wrong.
Appreciate your time.
And zooming on back. It's 16 chapters. Okay. Well, gotta keep going so I can finish this. 3 hours. Sorry, wife.
Fellas! Sellout crowd, they're saying. Casper, I haven't seen you since you announced your retirement.
Why is it always Lando and
Well, fair play to you,
Ocon?
mate. Takes a brave man to admit he can't compete anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, you're a brave man. I'm paying you a compliment.
Now you're saying I can't compete?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant some have said that, well, you're past your prime, that's all.
That won't work anymore, Devon.
Sorry, what won't work?
We know what you've been saying about us.
Oh, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I used to think you were just a gossip, Devon. Now I know you're a liar.
Oh, come on! You guys used to be so much more fun. Used to get into fights, take each other out of races. We all enjoyed that. Oh, you know, it was very entertaining. Now you just mope around bickering over who said what. It's a bit petty, to be honest, guys. Seriously, you're supposed to be role models.
I won't argue with you, Devon. I won't win.
Yeah, you do seem to struggle a bit with winning, to be fair.
Yeah. And maybe you are right. Maybe I am past it. But he's not. And he's the better driver.
What, the rookie? He's only just got here. You do know the Red Bull seat is mine, don't you?
But this is season 2.
There's just one problem with that,
7.
Devon.
Huh? Enlighten me.
I don't believe a word you say anymore.
Tell him, mate. Mate?
I don't know who this is going to.
This is a very, very quiet Lando. Hey, at least we got a driver talking in the game, though. That's cool.
Okay, Casper, you're doing great. Let's keep this up.
Here's Butler ahead.
Butler, you're closing on him. No theatrics, please, Casper.
Yeah, understood.
Someone's out. Sector 1. I wish I could get 3 cars to retire from my driver career mode. That'd be a lot more realistic.
Devon sat in P8.
Really have to guess on that hill, don't you? Ooh, that was not a good move, Latifi.
Devon's currently in P9.
Didn't know there was a giant black wall in the background of Austin, but I guess when you have to render the mirror solo anyway, it does really. I do appreciate the rear mirror free feature though. It's very helpful. Oh, that's Devon right there.
Devon sat in P8.
Nope, that's Mick. Devon's ahead of Mick, though. How are they in... Okay, they're 8-9.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
I thought Mick was a lap down. Just from the positioning.
Aiden is in the pits. Aiden in the pits. Devon is a couple of places up on you. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
I think I got the breaking point for the hill right now. Should have swung out a bit more there. Should have swung out a bit more there. Stay with the left, Geo. Thank you.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
And then Geo almost ran into the back of me. Didn't help Geo. Oh, maybe it did help. Give me DR.
Closing in on Devon, Kaz. Let's put the pressure on.
You gotta get them too, Aiden.
is a couple of places up on you.
I go way deeper into that turn than the AI do. Stay back a bit. Stay close enough for DRS, and then I think we both got Butler going into the turn after the straight. Or at least Aiden.
Devon is directly ahead of you.
If Aiden didn't lock up, I think I would have got Butler too. Totally didn't hit him. It was a bit of a dive, I'll admit that. If he didn't cut back, I would have got him. Good block on that, though. From an AI driver. It's not usually something you'd say, and then I mess up the S's.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm dragging Leclerc with me now. Did he not get DRS? Guess he didn't. Around Aiden. Come on, Aiden. There we go. Okay, now we can start pulling away. Thank you, Kenny. Probably not the best spot to do that. Why was there a yellow? I think that was Kenny. Forgot to downshift. I think I just screwed over Aiden a bit. Comes Leclerc. Always get that turn on. Surely the softs are gonna fall off in the last lap, right?
This is your final lap of the race. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Butcher this entire sector. Don't think Leclerc got DRS, so that helps out Aiden. Not that it matters, but as a fan of pro wrestling once said, it's real to me, damn it.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Final chapter, please. I'm getting so tired now.
Well, this season promises to end in quite the dramatic fashion. The tussle for the top continues, but in the midfield, AlphaTauri very much closing the gap on Haas.
Both teams have had a terrific season. Butler and Jackson rumoured to be in the running for that open Red Bull seat too. I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
If you're anything like us, you won't want the season to end, but end it must. From here on in, every second of every lap counts. What a riveting season it's been.
So here's a 100% race.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Why are all the cutscenes
Yet another
choppy?
victory over rivals
They're not
Haas
the
today,
cutscenes.
Casper, and more speculation over whether or not you can steal that 4th place. What do you have to say about that?
Well, yes, and rightfully so, in my opinion. We've had our eye on 4th place for a while now, even when others have written us off. We're working tirelessly to make every second of every race count, and it's right that that's reflected in the standings. We know what we're capable of, and we know we can do it.
Your retirement grows ever closer, of course. Is that something you think about?
Yes, of course. It's easy to take a race for granted when it's all you ever do. But when you only have a certain number of races left, each one takes on a greater importance somehow. I think my retirement has allowed me to enjoy my racing a little bit more, and I'm grateful for that.
Are you looking forward to your retirement? How will you spend it?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? I'm still an F1 driver, and I still plan on driving the remaining races. Ask me again when the season's over.
Appreciate your time.
Final chapter? After this non-cutscene that goes into a non-cutscene, probably. Just claim that bit a bit. A bit. Tell I'm tired because I'm not saying words. Sorry, Aiden. Final race. Okay. This is gonna be a 4-hour stream if I have to do a 25%. Sorry, Brian. It's gonna be a quarter distance race, I know it. Yep.
The stage is set and the curtain is rising for another Formula
I knew
One
this was
Grand
going to be the
Prix.
last race,
We're
though.
expecting close fights up and down the field today, so hold on tight. We're moments away from lights out. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Marina circuit through 21 corners.
Sorry, Crofty.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside.
Cass is starting
Considering
dead
the rest
last
of the
with
grid,
half a
we have
gearbox.
Verstappen, Perez, Lance Stroll, and Fernando Alonso. Leclerc, Butler, Norris, and Carlos Sainz.
2,
Vettel,
3,
Ackerman,
4 places.
Aiden Jackson, and Mick Schumacher. Raikkonen, Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Latifi and George Russell ends our grid line.
I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't see where
preparations almost
Mick was.
complete, let's head down to the track.
Mick will probably be factored in. Oh, cutscene. So it's not a 25.
Ackerman today, and here's another one to chalk off. This guy shouldn't be retiring from Formula One. And what's happening here? It looks like Schumacher's retiring. And I'm not sure what the issue is, but there's a potential opportunity here for Alpha Tauri, as it seems that Devon Butler's been left alone to see off the competition.
And he's not having the best of days, Crofty. A few mistakes creeping in here and there, a few lockups. This race isn't over yet.
Surprise, you're playing as Devon Butler and you have to take out both Alpha Tauri.
Landing quicker than Butler now, Casper. Outstanding work. We've got a chance here. Roger.
Why did they do
Let's make that push. We're all behind you.
I'm on it.
grid rundown if I didn't have to do the whole race? I'm not complaining, but it seems odd. I'm assuming I have fresher tires than... Ooh, why did I get that good?
Currently in 6th place, P6.
Weird. Got like extra acceleration without turning on ERS.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Oops. No one's gonna miss that advertisement sitting on the track.
You're 4 places down on Devon.
Where's the, just, okay, there it is. I'm so glad they're replacing this segment of the track. Honestly, just one big bank to this part would be pretty good, I think. I wasn't fastest lap because I got stuck behind.
Devon is directly ahead of you.
Devon's 100% gonna take me out, and then I have to finish the races Aiden or
Well,
something.
they're not far ahead now, Cass. Keep on it.
I think that's my guess. So they'll load a separate race with Cass out of it, and you play as Aiden. And then you get a canon win for last race of the season or something. There's the cutscene.
So AlphaTauri potentially on track to really upset Haas here, with Ackerman leading Butler and Jackson not too far behind. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. He's trying to win that place back, but which way's he going to go? Down the inside he goes, and
That
they hit
was
each
a
other.
stupid move.
That's really aggressive from Devon Butler. He sends both cars spinning out. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him.
Too late on the brakes. I'm sure the stewards will be looking at this one after the race.
But the AlphaTauri car's still moving. The Dutchman looks to be continuing at.
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty, but he has suffered significant damage. There are points still up for grabs today, though, don't forget.
Well, that is significant, but can Casper Ackerman's AlphaTauri car finish?
You okay, Casper? The data this end suggests the car is compromised.
That's fine. I can finish. Butler's out the race.
Butler's out, we have a shot. Jackson's closing fast, Casper.
Okay.
You need to go for third, Aiden.
Moppy, third. What about Casper? What, we let Aiden pass?
Let Aiden pass. Do the best you can, Casper. How's the car?
Good enough. Will you give a message to Aiden?
How did I know?
You need to pass Casper, Aiden.
Copy.
He says you'd better get on that podium.
And that will get the team fourth.
Maybe, if Casper's car holds out.
I guess I better get on that podium then.
Gap to car in front is 4.4 seconds.
It's cool how it switched between the two. I thought for sure he would have been out of the race, though. So I got 9, 10, 11, 6 laps. To get 3 cars. Okay, that's not too bad. Goodbye, Leclerc. That's one.
The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job.
Don't go in the first. Keep doing that. Where Max and Lewis gonna take each other out on like the last turn, so it's not like you really had to actually do anything. Swung out just enough that I couldn't do anything. Okay, excuse me for 1 minute. Moment. Where am I? I've been staring at the screen for 3 hours, 38 minutes. So, bright lights don't help either, but okay. Anyway. Need to get Botas. I might have enough time if I push to get maybe the win. Maybe. And I get DRS off of this. Botas. Feel like they're braking way early.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
7 seconds. Just do an illegal turn there. And that gave me purple sector 3. Okay.
Keep managing your tires. Manage your tires.
Sector 1. Going to first. First is only there for you to go to second when you start a race. So gained 2 seconds already on him. This race has to have a win animation, right? Instead of a third or second place one. It's probably all 3 of them. You know, I just feel bad for Perez. Because nobody thinks he's getting the Red Bull seat for the next season. And it's purely down between Butler and Aiden. Like, he's already there and he's won, like, 2 races.
We're leading our teammate by 11.2 seconds.
Also, why would they go for Devon? Aiden's on Red Bull. Aiden's in AlphaTauri, which is a Red Bull team. I don't feel like I got enough to get them. Which is fine. I'm still beating the objective, so whatever. But
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
too much. I feel like these tires are gaining grip. It doesn't make any sense. Unless the dirty air is like heating up the tires. Because I think at night you'd want that. Okay, I got 2 laps to do this. Again, probably not going to get anything out of doing it, but I might as well have fun. Save ERS for the last lap. Crofty's probably yelling about how Verstappen's future teammate just passed him. I can hear Crofty. He's never said that sentence in his entire life, and I can hear him yelling it.
This is your final lap of the race.
I got him on the back straight. 100%. Just gotta swing it a bit wider than he does.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Still weird how random insert driver has gotten his first win before landing. Technically in timeline. I mean, unless Lando wins at Russia for tomorrow's race. Yes. Go get those fireworks again. Yeah. That's it?
Superb effort, mate. Well done.
Okay.
Just brilliant.
They didn't do the start line
What a
one.
season this
Okay.
has been for AlphaTauri. Even a race or two ago, you wouldn't have believed it, but they finished 4th in the Constructors. If the rumours are to be believed, they'll be reluctant now to let young Aiden Jackson go. What a talent he's proved to be, and an incredible end to an incredible career for Casper Ackerman. who somehow found his way back into the race after that nasty scrape with Butler. What a race here in Abu Dhabi.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Hey.
Caspar! We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
No, what happened?
No, I'll let you see it for yourself.
And Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps. Anyway, I just came to congratulate you all and bid you a fond farewell. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you later. We'll celebrate.
Stay for a bit.
No, no, no.
Oh, come on, what are they gonna do? Discipline you? This isn't my victory, Caspar. This is ours.
Some race.
Yeah, some race.
You know, you had us all worried for a moment out there.
Brian, when have I ever let you down?
You really want me to answer that?
Best not.
Hey, it's been a pleasure.
Now the pleasure has been mine, Brian.
Heck of a career you've had, Cass.
Caspar!
And I think you'll want it.
Caspar! Caspar!
For heaven's sake, man, get out there. You've earned it.
It's very quiet for that many people. So that was about... Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Murray. Don't know who Max Mosley is, I'm sorry. Rest in peace to you too. Yeah, that was 6 hours. Not too bad for a racing game story mode, I think. Level design, and they have like 8 people. That's why these tracks are taking forever to get made. Just in credits. Nope. Ooh, you get Bitcoin for finishing. I'll take that. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it. All done. It was fun. It got a little slow, like in the middle, but the beginning of it and the end of it were pretty good. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be the stream. So, I have no idea when I'll be streaming again. Because I have to do something tomorrow, and then work Monday through Thursday. So yeah, next time I stream. Actually, really quick, let's see when certain games come. So that will determine what I end up playing, I think. almost forgot how to spell release. September 3rd. Okay, that's... So the next game I might stream might be the new Hot Wheels game. Is it Banana Mania? For the new Monkey Ball? Yeah, it's Banana Mania. Release dates October 5th, so that's 2 weeks. So next stream might be the Hot Wheels game. Hot Wheels Unleashed. So that should be fun. More arcadey than this, so more people might actually like it. Oh, but this is Simcade 2. Yeah, they have to make this accessible. That's why. Okay, well, again, that's the stream. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I will see you next time. So, bye-bye.